let's see how this goes. All right, so let me copy this particular one, this first one here, just so that you see how these things are done. So yeah, I'm going to copy this and I'll head back to chat GPT. Do you understand? Again, you've got access to chat GPT. You don't have, if you don't have money to pay, you don't even need to pay for chat GPT. But of course, chat GPT, let me tell you the downside of not paying. If you don't pay on chat GPT, I mean to buy one of their plans, yeah, if you are creating your images or videos or what have you, ChatGPT may not allow you to do more than 3 in a day. Do you understand? Yeah, you may not be able to create more than 3 images or so in a day, right? As opposed to the paid version. I have the paid version myself. I create unlimited images. Do you understand? So if you can see my screen also, look at an image I created today. I was making one of my internship students was making me a video today, and then he created this image for me. Do you get? Yeah, it was about terrorism in West Africa, a crime video about terrorism in West Africa, and look at the image this guy made for me. Look at how realistic this image looks. Do you understand? Look at this. Look at this image. Of course, some of you will be able to relate to these images. Maybe herdsmen driving their cow or cattle across Sahara. Do you understand? Then they are engaged in terrorism and a host of so many things, right? Yeah, I wouldn't get into the substance of that. So look at this image. Somebody that look like a military person but dressed in camo and then wearing turban, like the terrorism and all of that. So yeah, ChatGPT can make you all of those. You can also do the same thing also by yourself, but again, you cannot make more than 3 of these images in a day because you are on the free plan. So you will learn how to make all of those kind of images, the kind of prompt you should use, and all of that. Now let's get to that immediately, quickly. Let me start a new chat on ChatGPT. I will simply paste this here: top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. Do you understand? So I'm saying this, you see the script right now, and of course I will explain one or two things to you. So if you check this particular content, you will discover that again this particular YouTube channel is for immigration, for those looking forward to immigrating to other countries, a kind of travel YouTube channel. Do you understand? Yeah, travel YouTube channel. That is what I want to make content for. So if you look at this topic right now, you discover that it should be an educational, right? An educational kind of content, isn't it? Yeah, a content like this should come with an educational tone. Do you understand? A kind of tone that educates or teaches the listeners or the viewers what they need to know about traveling outside of their countries to these 10 listed countries. Do you understand? So that simply means that any script you're going to be prompting ChatGPT to come up with, you must also prompt it to do it in educational tone. Do you understand? So if you are doing YouTube, if your YouTube channel is about crime, if it's about crime, then you must prompt ChatGPT to write a script that sound like investigation or crime, a crime tone or suspenseful tone kind of content. Do you get? So understand the territory, understand the kind of content you are making, and prompt ChatGPT in that same line. Now watch what I do on my screen. I am planning anyway. So again, let me show you what I do sometimes. I like to be courteous, so I greet the guy. I always like to greet the guy, even though I know it's it, not he or she. Do you understand? So I say hello. So the guy will greet me, say, "Hi Patrick, how's your day going?" So even the guy knows my name because I've been on this guy for a long time. I can't, if I'm going to be counting how many messages I've done on ChatGPT alone, I don't think I've done any message less than a million messages, a million prompts on ChatGPT. I've done so much that I can't even remember the number of content I've done on ChatGPT. Do you understand? So yeah, I said I'm planning on making a YouTube video on travel comma, and here is my topic. Yeah, top 10 countries to move to in 2025. I'll say now listen, now study this, or now listen to this, rather listen to this. I'll see the guy would even listen anyways, but I know he will not. He will just go through it. So the content should come off as a story or in the form of storytelling. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, this is one here. The hook must be captivating, and number three, every line of the script must flow seamlessly to the other, comma, ensuring that viewers are retained for the longest. Number four, the script must come in educational tone, right? And number five, I am employing the Lima framework, right? So let me explain what Lima is to this guy. L standing for logical, right? That is, the content must not touch on areas that are perceived to be known already to the target audiences. That is very logical. And the next E, the content must be explicit. Yeah, ensure that the script is explicit enough that the reader feels they have got value from watching. Do you understand? And the next one, which is M, the content must be memorable. That is, you must make suggestions for the use of videos or images across the script. And last but not least, A, the content or the script must be actionable. Please let me know again if you can see here and see my screen, please. Very important. The script must be actionable. That is, can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Very important that you let me know.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
All right, are you guys following?
Yes, sir.
The script must be actionable. That is, it must evoke action after the person is done watching. Do you understand? So somebody should be able to watch your educational content on YouTube and is able to practice everything you have said almost immediately without so much stress. Do you understand? So okay, this guy has taught me the top 10 countries to move into in 2025, and even made a list of some actions to that follows up immediately with that, I should be able to practice everything he has said immediately, right, without stress. That is what makes your content very quality. Do you understand? So yeah, ensure that ensure that this or ensure this script is long enough to cover 30 minutes of video. So let's see what this guy is going to give to us. Yeah, I'll tap on enter. So can you see my script? Look at how long my script is. So for some of you thinking that you can just ask ChatGPT, what, please write me a script on this, and just give it like that. The guy may not even understand what you are trying to say. We just give you one generic script. Do you understand? So this is the first layer. The first layer is just write out your mind, right? There was a day I was writing a script in my house, and my wife was asking me, "Wait, are you already writing the content, or you are still asking ChatGPT to give you idea on what to talk about?" I was only looking for a 3 line or 4 lines of idea, but you needed to see my script. My script was like I was writing the blog post already. Do you understand? So take your time, explain everything you want. Let me show you an example. Okay, so yeah, I will show you an example shortly so that I don't lose my chain of thoughts. Do you understand? Now look at what the guy has done, and he's still writing. Do you understand? Yeah. So look at this. It says number 10 and all of that. So let's see the hook, for example. It says, yeah, 10 easiest countries to move to 2025. It said the desert wind carried dust across the road. A long traveler's to blah blah blah. Nah. So let's see, what is this guy talking about? I don't understand. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, the desert wind carried dust across the road. A lone traveler stood at a border post, passport in hand, staring at the unknown beyond. That moment, half fear, half excitement, is what millions around the world are feeling today. People everywhere are asking the same question: where do I begin if I want to move around in 2025? The world has shifted. Governments are rewriting immigration policies. New work visa routes are opening. And for the first time in years, certain countries are making it easier than ever to welcome people like you. But not all countries are the same. Some hold hidden doors you never knew existed. And today I will show you 10 of the easiest countries you can move to in 2025. Countries where opportunity is wide open if only you know where to look. Okay? Yes, so yeah, this is fine, but I'm not done yet. I don't want my script this way. Yeah, please let me admit these people. They look like they've been at the door for a long time. All right. So yeah, I don't seem to like what this guy has done for some reason. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Yeah, so uh I will I will need you to rewrite the hook, right? This time make it more relatable, right? Yeah, make it more relatable. Also add flesh to each of the listed items, and this time simply classify them as number 1, number 2, and so on, right? No need to add the image prompt in between. I'll show you what I'm trying to do right here. In between the script, just produce me a long or straight script and add additional senses of additional senses of storytelling, to read, right? Yeah, let's see what this guy gives to us now. He says, perfect. I will take your feedback and reshape the script. More relatable, each country will be expanded with richer storytelling, practical detail and flow, and the rest of the no image prompting between and blah blah blah. So yeah, look at what this guy has done. It has, yeah, it has rewritten the script. Do you get? Now look at what he said. He said the thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it is the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere else. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, right? And then um yeah, he just went ahead to give us so many things. He says number one, okay, yeah, so number one, and it has done this and this and that. So number two, number three, and number four, number five, number seven, and then number eight, Costa Rica, and the list goes on and on. So yeah, I'm fine with what it has given me. Do you understand? Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so it says, and so here is the truth. Moving abroad doesn't have to be a fantasy or an impossible maze. In 2025, the world is shifting, and the list goes on and on. So yeah, I'll say yeah, I like this. Yeah, so I love this, comma, but I would also like you to add transition to the first point from the hook, right? Also end the script by urging the viewers to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let's see what this guy gives for us now. It says great call. Yeah, so look at this. Yeah, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist but as a new resident building a new life. So let's begin with one of the most popular but still one of the most welcoming. You see the transition right now. So it has added a transition, a bridge between the hook and the first line, right? So if I scroll down here, you will see that it has added the last line. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Your next big move might just start with one simple click. Yeah, so the guy has not given us a script. Do you understand? It has given us a script now that we can go ahead and make use of. Now what I will simply do is to copy everything here. Just I'll copy everything right here, and I'll come to a tool called Clipchamp. Do you understand? I'll come to a tool called Clipchamp. Yeah, so Clipchamp is where I'm coming to right now. So if you don't have an account on Clipchamp, do you understand? Yeah, you may want to go ahead and create for yourself an account. Do you understand? So I'll simply come here and sign in. If you don't have an account, tap on try for free. Do you understand? Click on try for free. But if you don't have an account, click on sign in right here, and then you are able to sign in to Clipchamp to start creating your video. So just stay with me guys and see how I do this. I will click on remind me later. Do you understand? And then of course I will click on create a new video from scratch. Right here, create a new video from scratch. It will take me to this particular interface. I'll click on record and create, right? And of course I'll come to text to speech right here, text to speech. So I'll click on text to speech. Don't worry, the video is going to be made available on the YouTube channel. You're going to have the opportunity of watching it again. So yeah, text to speech. So this is the space for text to speech. I'll click on text to speech right here, and then I will paste my text. Again, I don't advise you to copy and paste everything. Just copy half of the script because it's actually very long, and Clipchamp may not allow you to be able to do all of that at once. So I'll simply copy from 1 to 5, right? Yeah, 1 to 5, 1 to end of 5. Control C to copy. Then I'll come here to paste it. Yeah, so I've pasted this. You see, it's not even allowing me to do everything. So I'll remove number 5. I'll leave it at 4. So yeah, we are good. So again, before you go ahead and continue, ensure that you select your voice. Right, look at the voice of this guy here. I like Adam. I like Adam's voice. That is a voice I always use everywhere. Right, so I like Adam. Yeah, this is Adam. Adam multilingual. Do you understand? So yeah, just click on this one to hear his voice. If you get yourself to this platform, right? Click here to hear Adam's voice. In my own case, I like the pitch at default, and I like the pace. I like the pace to be reduced just a bit. Do you understand? Adam's pitch should be reduced a bit, as I've done already. Yeah, I don't like it too fast. Do you get? I like it a bit, not too slow, not too fast, just in between. Do you understand? You kind of moderate pacing. Yes. So again, I'm going to remove number 4 because it doesn't look like it's going to allow me to do that. So I remove number 4 right here. So yeah, I'm just going to do 1 to 3. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'll tap on save. Adam's script is going to be saved, and then you can use the voiceover. As soon as I'm done with this one, you can go copy the next one from ChatGPT. Yeah, so this is done, as you can see here. If you go ahead now and play,
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once.
yeah, so the voice is playing out. The voice is playing out very nicely. Do you understand? Yeah, playing out very nicely. So go ahead and do the same thing, right? Go ahead and do the same thing. Use any voice of your choice. All right, so yeah, let me know if you guys can still hear me. Very important, please. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me clearly? It's very important that I confirm that.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
All right. So yeah, so create your voice using this clip champ, and as you already saw me do, I reduced my pace a bit, and then I'm using Adam in my own case. So I have done 1 to 3. Yeah, 1 to 3, number 1 to 3. Yeah, so let's see. I'll come back again to chat GPT. I'll copy from 4, number 4. I'll copy from number 4 to number 8 here. I'll come back to clip champ. At the ending part of this audio, I'll click on record and create, tap on text to speech so that it can continue from where this one has ended. Then I'll paste the script once again, right? And then I'll reduce the pace again and ensure that my voice is still at Adam or with Adam. Right, so I'll go ahead now and save this. So 1 to 8. Yeah, I'll save this again, and it will create me the voice over once again using Adam's voice. Do you understand? So yeah, this has been created. I'll go ahead to the next one, which is number 9. Number 9, to the call to action for subscription, right? Yeah, so I'll copy from here to the ending part of the script. Yeah, right, I'll copy this. So this has been done. I'll move this once again to the end. Yeah, to the end here. I'll tap on record and create, text to speech, paste my script, and come to advanced, reduce this, and then I will save up also. Yeah, so ensure that you have listened to the voice you want to use to be sure it is the same thing you like. If you don't like my voice, I mean, if you don't like the voice I have selected right here, maybe Adam, you can go ahead to create to select another voice. You understand? Yeah, so I will drag this here. As you can see, the video is going to be about 9 minutes or so. 9 minutes video. Yeah, so that is the very first thing we have done. So now let's continue quickly. I will ask the guy right now, this same ChatGPT, guys, listen attentively and watch my screen. Now go ahead and make me a complete storyboard. Right? Storyboard. Ensure that you are specific with places where images need to be used and places where video clips should be used. Right? Yeah, so let's see. It says perfect. A storyboard is what will bring this script to life, making sure the words, images, and clips all lock in together. I will break this into scene section, narration, and visuals. Specify whether to use video clips, motion graphics, or images, still graphics, or text overlays. Do you understand this? So let's see what this guy is able to do for us quickly. It says from the opening hook up until 1 minute 30 seconds, this is what you should have. It says visual clip, area shot of crowded city, traffic, chaos, person sitting at a desk looking frustrated at bills, right? Image, family looking at a globe map, video clip, airplane taking off. Do you understand? And then text overlay, top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. All right. So it says transition to part 1, zoom into world map, camera pans to Canada. Wow. So let's see, how do I achieve this? Do you understand me? So let's say again, the thought of living at your country has probably crossed your mind. Do you understand? Yeah. What if I told you in 2025 there are countries opening their doors wider than ever? Okay. So it says visuals, area shot of crowded city. Okay. It says transition into point one. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So when I want to transition into point one, zoom into world map, and of course the camera pans to Canada. Let me go ahead quickly and get this sorted out. I think I want to sort this one out first. So I'll copy this. I'll come to Sora. Guys, look at my screen here. Oh, please look at my screen very closely. I'll come to a feature on ChatGPT called Sora. Right? Let me right click on this to open it in a new tab. So Sora is used in bringing text to live. I mean text to videos or text to images. Do you understand? Yeah. So from here, I want to click on videos. Do you understand? I'll click on videos here on Sora, and then I will make. Look at this. It says describe your image. Do you understand? Describe your image. I will click on this. I'll say make me a world map. Okay, make me a video to achieve this. Yeah, so zoom into the world map, right, and ensure that the camera pans to Canada. Do you understand it? So right here, I'm going to change this from images to videos. Do you understand? And I'm going to make this. I will change the resolution for this to YouTube. YouTube is 16.9. Guys, watch and listen closely. So I will change this to 16.9. And then how many seconds do I want the video to be? I want the video to be to last for 20 seconds. Oh wow. So it says the free version I'm currently using cannot do more than 10 seconds. That is not a problem at all. So I'll click on 10 seconds. Do you understand? And then resolution is 480p. 480p is faster. Then I'll go ahead and create video. Look at my screen. I'll go ahead and create video right here. So this guy called Sora is going to make me this video, and of course I will get to see what it looks like. So yeah, this is how to begin to add flesh. I mean, this is how you begin to add, what's it called now, you begin to add life to your audio. Do you understand? Let's see. Don't forget, is this video I'm currently making right now is going to be used during the transition, right? During the transition where we have during the transition where we have the first point, getting into Canada. Do you understand? Let's see quickly where that is. Okay, it says yeah, here. Let me be careful not to miss this out, not to mix this up rather. Yeah, it says and as you listen, picture yourself not just as a tourist but a new resident building blah 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 in Canada, right? Yeah, so let's begin with one of the most popular but still one of the most welcoming. Do you understand? That is in Canada. Right. So let's get back to ChatGPT to see what it has done. Okay, so it's still building this. Right. Look at this, guys. This video is done, and I'm sure it's going to look very good. Can you see this? Let me know if you can see this, please.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So this is going into Canada, right? So let me see which of these two I can use. Yeah, Canada. I think I like this. Yeah, I think I like this first one. Yeah, look at Canada here, guys. I like this. I think I prefer this. I prefer this. So I'll simply go ahead and right click on this and save video. Save video as something. So my advice to you would be to save all your creatives for a particular video inside a folder. Do you understand? So please create a folder for this particular project. So I'll name this, I'll create a folder for this, and I'll name this what do I name this? I'll name this project 1. Do you understand? I'm going to name this project 1. Yeah. So let's name this project 1. Yeah, so map. This is map here. So I'll save this up. So this has been saved, been downloaded into my PC. So let's get back to ChatGPT quickly. What is the next thing this guy is asking us to do? Yeah, what is the next thing this guy is asking us to do? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just looking at the time. So we have 12 more minutes to go, but it's all good. I'll try to rush things up. But yeah, if you have gotten it up to this time, up to this point, yeah, good for you. Do you get? Maybe we'll just continue next time in the class. But let me just try to be quick with this. So yeah, the next thing we are going to be doing right here is we've gotten the video. Yeah, area shot of a crowded city in chaos. So I'll copy this also. It says this must be a video shot of an area clip. Yeah, so I'll come back to yeah here. I'll say make me a video of area shot of a crowded city in Africa, or African city, right? African city, traffic and chaos, right? Yes, so I'll just go ahead and create this video once again, and the guy would go ahead and add this video to queue and make me the video again. So that is what I'm going to be doing, right? And that's what I'm going to be stopping tonight. Do you get? So the next one will be a person sitting at a desk looking frustrated at bills. Do you understand? Yeah, so I guess this guy is done. Okay, let me make another one. So make me a video of a person, let's say a black person, or let's say a person, right, sitting at a desk looking frustrated at bills. So I'll just go ahead and make this. So this guy is done. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful. Wow. You can imagine even some of the cars are hitting themselves because of AI. Hey, this is so funny. Yeah, some of the cars are hitting themselves or even entering into one another because of AI. Anyways, it's all good. So I will simply use one of them. Please suggest me which one I should use, please. Suggest me which one I should use quickly. Hello? Okay. Yeah, please you can unmute your mic and tell me, please. Unmute your mic and tell me which one should I use?
Second one.
Okay, second one. Someone is suggesting the second one, right? Yeah, so a city in chaos, traffic and chaos. Yeah. So I'll simply right click on this and then I will save video as a file also. Do you understand? Yeah, so traffic. So now let's vote quickly, guys. Let's vote. Would you want me to continue this video by sharing a new meeting link, or we should postpone till next time? Let me know quickly. If you want us to continue this video, if you think you still have the strength for us to finish this video tonight, yeah, please let me know quickly in the community. Please, precious, take notes. Should we continue this class by sharing a new meeting link, or we should just end it here and continue next time, please? Because I'm looking forward to finishing this video tonight and I'm posting it on YouTube. Next time will simply mean that we would have to start a new project from probably from where we stopped tonight anyways. So let me know quickly before the meeting ends. We have just barely 10 minutes. Let me know in the community if we are continuing or we just end the class and continue next time, please. I'm going to be looking at your comments. Please, precious, take note of this so that before the meeting ends, we can do something. So while we do that, let's see if the other one is going to be created. Yeah, so I have done the first one, I've done the second one and third. So I will go ahead and do another one. Yeah, look at this image, family looking at a globe or map, right? Yeah, so look at this. I want to create an image with ChatGPT. Do you understand? I want to create an image with ChatGPT. So you see how to create images also with ChatGPT. Please, nobody said anything. Oh, I saw Hazina already. Nobody said anything apart from Hazina. So we should just end the class. Do you understand? Yeah. It looks like you guys want us to end the class after this one ends. So the class ends in 7 minutes. Yeah, so nobody's voting. All right, so it's all good. So let's round off quickly. So this is creating. So I hope this one creates quickly so that we can. Okay, so let me go back to ChatGPT quickly, guys. So I want to make this image. Do you understand? I want to make this image right here. It says make an image of a globe, of a family looking at a globe map, right? So I'll come here. Look at the script, guys. Look at the prompt. Look at the prompt. Make me a smoky. I love to use this smoky so much. Make me a smoky montage image showing a family looking at a globe or a map, right? Yeah. Ensure that this image is delivered in the same size as YouTube thumbnail of 1280 by 720. Do you understand? So make me a smoking montage image showing a family looking at a globe or map. Ensure that this image is delivered in the same size as YouTube thumbnail of 1280 by 720. Do you understand? So I will tap on this to enter. Let's see if ChatGPT is able to create us this image. So guys, once again, you can do all of this with your free ChatGPT. But if you think you want more, because once again, ChatGPT wouldn't allow you to do more than three images in a day. I wouldn't know how many videos it will allow you to make. Do you understand? Yeah. But for images, it won't let you make more than 3 images in a day for the free version of ChatGPT. But if you pay for the advanced version, which is I think about $20 or thereabouts, you are able to make uncountable, I mean limitless number of creatives in a day. So look at the video had been created already. I'll click on this to see. Yeah, look at this. Make me a video of a person sitting at a desk looking frustrated at bills. Wow. So again, let me know which of these do you think I should use, please, quickly. Please, someone unmute your microphone and let me know quickly which of these.
Second one.
One.
Sorry, second one.
The first one.
The first one.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, so look at this. Okay, this yeah. Okay. Someone else is saying the second one. Anyways, any like this, let's download this, save image or save video as. So I will download this as frustration, and then I'll save it up, right? Yeah. So meeting ends in 3 minutes. Okay. So let's see this image. It says image has been created on ChatGPT, as you can see. So look at this, guys. Yeah. So this image has been created. I will download this image also. Then I will bring it into the folder for project 1 right here. Yeah. So what else do we have in the storyboard? Yeah, the storyboard says a video of an airplane taking off. Do you understand? Yeah. So yeah, I asked this guy already to make me an image or a video of an airplane taking off. Yeah, it says Ethiopia Airway taking off. Oh, wow. Let's get to see this, guys. Yeah, so look at this. Exactly. So this first one looks fake. Do you understand? The first one here looks fake. The second one, sorry, the first one is looking real, and then the second one is looking fake. Yeah. So when the guy got to the air, I didn't even know which one is the wing and which one was the rudder. Yeah, we don't even know the rudder anymore. We don't know the tail anymore. Anyways, it is what it is. This is simply amazing, guys. The second one here, it was just one plane that took off, but at the end of the day, we found two planes flying side by side. In fact, one has horn. You can imagine AI. Anyway, so it's all good. So I'll use the first one. I think this is the closest to this. This is the closest I can get. Yeah, when it got to the sky, it became a US helicopter, US war helicopter. Okay. So for this airplane taking off, I can actually use something a bit more realistic by going to pixabay.com. You understand? Yeah, I can use something a bit more realistic. Pixabay.com. I'll tap on video right here, and then I'll search airplane taking off. Let's see if we can get that. Do you understand? So yeah, so look at, can we find an airplane taking off? Exactly. So I think I like this, but this is just 5 seconds, not something that is long enough to cover for what I want to do. Yeah, these are some of the shortcomings of normal videos, in that they don't really get you something that is long. But I think this is good. This is about 14 seconds, right? Yeah, so we can show that this one was when people were boarding, and then the one provided by ChatGPT, Sora ChatGPT, was when it took off, right? Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and download this. Yeah, download this in one uh 920 by 1080. Yeah, so this image is downloading, so it will download into my computer, and then yeah, we'll just use this to show that this was when people were boarding, and then that was when it was taking off. So let's look at this. So this is saved here. I'll cut this and place it in the project folder. Yeah, so get back to this. Let's download this man. So save video as, yeah, take off. Yeah, save this. So yeah, family looking at a globe. So this will play all through to 1 minute 30 seconds, just, and then it will transition to the world map, camera panning down to Canada. Yeah, so number one, Canada. When people think of moving abroad, Canada almost always comes up, and for good reason. So visuals, video clips, snowy Toronto skyline, multicultural crowds, right? Image, Canadian flag waving. Video clip, nurse in hospital, IT professional at desk, overlay text, express entry faster in 2025. Image, smiling immigrant families in multicultural neighborhood. Yeah, so let's see what we can do now. Come back to your clip champ. Let's begin to play. As you play this video, you will begin to see areas where you can add these images or these clips that you just downloaded.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new.
Yeah, so now look at this, or listen to this once again.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once.
Yeah, so the thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Yeah, so let's come to project. So which of these do you think fits into that? I think, yeah, this. Yeah, this most likely fits into this. Yeah, the thought of leaving your country, right? Exactly. So I think this fits into this section. Yeah. So look at this. Let's play from the beginning to see. So as this image comes in, guys, look at this. Click on the image. Come to effect. Search for slow. Do you understand? Click on slow zoom. This one, reduce it completely, and then let's see, or rather increase it a bit. Let's play to see.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living,
Yeah,
the
just
lack of opportunities,
yeah. Let's
or
see.
simply the desire for a fresh.
Let's see what we can do with this, guys. Yeah. So just watch what I do.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities.
Yeah. So we want to. Yeah. Don't check the reverse. Right. Just increase this a bit, and then let's play to see.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once.
Yeah, the thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Yeah, so let's tap on plus to increase this, right? Let's play again from the beginning to listen.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living.
Yeah, so this is where the guy with the bill comes in.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once.
Yeah, so I'm going to tap on this line, and I'm going to use this scissors, this split, to split this image in two, deleting the other half. Then I'll go ahead and import the image, and that image right here. So this guy's frustration will probably come in here right now, but it wouldn't just come in just like that. Yeah, it wouldn't just come in just like that. I'm going to make it transition in. Do you get? Yeah, so this guy should transition in. So tap on transition right here, and then let's, yeah, okay. So I like to do this blinds. So I'll drag blinds and place it in between the first clip and the second clip, and then duration. Yeah, so duration should be 12 seconds, or maybe, yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute 1 second. Yeah, now let's play from the beginning again, guys, and you see what I'm talking about.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works.
Yeah, so I guess another image is coming in right here. So let me click on your media, and then let's see, you picture yourself, blah blah blah, right? Yeah, so let's see, let's cancel this quickly and play from the beginning again to see.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities.
Yeah, so the lack of opportunities. Yeah, I'm simply going to drag this video backward a bit here. So this traffic here, I'm going to bring in traffic now, right? I'm going to come to, I'll adjust this, obviously. Yeah, adjust this man, adjust accordingly. Yeah, so transition right here. Again, I'm going to be using my blinds right here. Duration is 1.1. Let's play again from the beginning.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where your hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances.
Yeah, so where your children have brighter chances. So yeah, come back to your media once again and import. Yeah, so what do we have here? Yeah, so what the ChatGPT suggests. Okay, yeah, so text overlay, top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. I'll simply copy this. Do you understand? Yeah, so copy this. So I'll be using this shortly, right? So let's move this man and this man in. Do you understand? So this is what we've got here. Then let's play again from the beginning.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works.
Yeah, where the system works. Do you understand? Yeah, so I think I need another image outside of what ChatGPT has given to me. So I'll say make me a smoky montage image of a parent imagining seeing their children in a nice country as citizens. Example, a parent picturing her son as a US citizen, right? Yeah, deliver this image in YouTube thumbnail size of 1280 by 720. So this is what you want to do also. So this image is created, as you can see here, guys. I'll just tap on this to download, then I'll move this into the file or the folder that we're working on. So this is project 1. I'll come back to my design. Let me play from the beginning again to see where I'm going to bring this in from.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances.
Yes, so I'm going to bring this image somewhere here.
You picture yourself in a place where the system works.
So I'm going to drag this guy backward. I'm going to insert media, and I'm going to bring this image in right here. Again, transition. Ensure that you use the same transition across board. Yeah, so this here, and then this.
Somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances, and where the air itself feels like freedom. But then reality sets in. Immigration sounds complicated.
Okay, so I think this image will still work down here. Yeah.
Immigration sounds complicated, full of red tape, and nearly impossible. What if I told you that in 2025, there are countries opening their doors wider than ever before? that the dream of starting over isn't as far-fetched as it feels? Today, I'll take you through the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life. So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming. Number 1.
Alright, so this is where we have this done.
But still one of the most welcoming.
So one of the most welcoming, I want there to be a spacer here. So I'll simply move this backward a bit and play.
Begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming. Number 1.
So as you can see, yeah, there's a space, there's a breathing space there. So I'll play all of this from the beginning once again.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances, and where the air itself feels like freedom. But then reality sets in. Immigration sounds complicated, full of red tape, and nearly impossible. What if I told you that in 2025, there are countries opening their doors wider than ever before? That the dream of starting over isn't as far-fetched as it feels?
Yeah, so this should do well here. And then your media, I should think this can come in right here, right? Transition, this can move in here.
As it feels? Today, I'll take you through the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life.
Yeah, so let's make this bigger. So as you can see, these clips here are beginning to make sense. Yeah, this to the side a bit. Yeah,
Fetched as it feels? Today, I'll take you through the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025.
yeah, so I'll take it to the top 10 countries.
Today,
This text should come here. So can we have a sample text right here? So I want something that is that writes. I mean something that writes on the screen. Yeah, typewriter. Yeah, typewriter does it for me. I'll drop typewriter here.
I'll take you through the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025.
Yeah, so this, let's drag the text somewhere here. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Yeah, so
And as we go along, I want you to pick.
yeah, so to move to, so change the text color. I guess black will be good here. Anyways, my brand color is blue. Yeah, this, I think I like this. Size, top 10 countries to move to. Yeah, let's reduce the size. And then it can be centralized.
Today, I'll take you through the top 10 easiest countries to move to in.
Top 10 easiest Top 10 easiest countries. Yeah. We can increase this just a bit. Yeah.
I'll take you to the top 10 easiest countries to move to in.
Yeah, this can also come here a bit. Yeah.
I'll take you to the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along,
Okay, so let's drag this text a bit here. Yeah. Let's play again to see.
today, I'll take you to the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life. So let's begin.
Yeah, so back to this here. Let's drag this here. Okay. And then this. So again, transition. So transition from this one can just have a cross blur. I mean, it just blurred into this. Yeah, no more. Let's see.
Not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life. So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming. Number 1.
So one of the most welcoming, right?
Still one of the most welcoming. Number 1. Canada. When people think of moving a
Yes, so this Canada, I want to move it to the ending parts of this.
Number 1.
Okay, so media once again. So remember this video here, Canada, right here. So again, in this case, I want to do hard wipe right. Right, let's increase this a bit, and this also a bit.
Number 1. Canada. When people think of moving abroad, Canada almost always comes up, and for good reason. In 2025, Canada.
Yes, so we are done with the first one, guys. Yeah, if you got it up to this point, yeah, please, a round of applause for yourself. Yeah, so again, doing Faceless YouTube channel isn't something that comes easy. You've got to give it a bit of work, right? But candidly, if you don't have any other distractions, this can be sorted out all in 30 minutes. Do you understand? And of course, if you have good internet connectivity. Yeah.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances, and where the air itself feels like freedom. But then reality sets in. Immigration sounds complicated, full of red tape, and nearly impossible. What if I told you that in 2025, there are countries opening their doors wider than ever before? That the dream of starting over isn't as far-fetched as it feels? Today, I'll take you to the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life. So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming. Number 1. Canada. When people think of moving abroad, Canada almost always comes up, and for good reason. In 2025,
Yeah, so this is what we've got, guys. Now let's go back to this second storyboard. Yeah, so second storyboard, Canada, right? Yeah, visual clip, snowy Toronto skyline. multicultural crowds, right? So I'll come back to Sora. So I'll come back to Sora again. I'm doing second board. Yeah, I'm doing the second board here. Snowy Toronto skyline multicultural crowds. So I'll come here, make me a video showing a snowy Toronto skyline with, okay, let's say, and multicultural crowds, right here. So make me a highly realistic video. Go ahead and create. Yeah, it says this has been added to queue. Let me close this. Yeah, confirm. Close this and confirm. Close this and confirm. That is if you don't want to use this anymore. Yeah, so close this and confirm. Yeah, so this is what we currently have. So this is generating. So from here I can change this to one video. Yeah, in my own case I want two. Do you understand? At least I'm able to compare side by side. Yeah, I guess this guy is almost done. So image Canadian flag waving right here. So I can come to Pixabay once again to look for this. I should be able to find Canadian flag waving. Yeah, this is not Canadian flag. Yeah, this is 50 seconds. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, this is 17 seconds. Okay, I think I like this. Now let's get back to Sora. Is Sora done? Sora is not done yet. So I'll come back here. Yeah, I'll download this. 17 seconds. Yes, Sora isn't done. So yeah, this video here is done, right? Just move this. Yeah, cut this into the project 1. Paste this right here. So yeah, let's see a video clip of a nurse in hospital. Make me a video of a nurse in hospital and an IT professional working at his desk, right? Yeah, just make me just one video. Go ahead and do that also. So these two guys will be done. Yeah, so this is winter in Toronto. Yeah, guys, exactly. So this is what we have here, guys. I'll simply go ahead and download this. Right click on this, save image or save video as. Yeah, so winter. I'll save this here. Right, so I'll come back to my project.
Almost always comes up, and for good reason. In 2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever.
Yeah, so your media import, this is winter right here. Let's move this in. Again, add your transition, hard wipe right.
Almost always comes up, and for good reason. In 2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or
Okay, so I guess this is where this is going to coming from. Yeah, nurse. Okay. Exactly. So yeah, I think I like this. So I'll simply go ahead and save this. Yes, so save this video. So health care here. So your media, once again, import media. So health care. I'll drop this right here. I'll put it right here. So let's increase this and this also. Now let's play. Of course, we add transition.
and to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India, tired of underpayment at home, suddenly finding out that she could be granted permanent residency in less than a year. Canada isn't just after workers.
Okay, so so the portion where this where a laptop simply came out from a bed, and take that away. So cut this.
Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria.
Yeah, so this. Yeah, cut this. Remove this. So let's play to see.
Younger people with digital skills.
Yeah, so digital skills came in first. Then move this one forward, and this one follows immediately.
Younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India, tired of underpayment at home.
So this Control D, Control D.
Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India, tired of underpayment at home, suddenly finding out that she could be granted permanent residency in less than a year.
Yeah, so transition to each of these will simply be cross blur, right? And that one here cross blur, then that one here cross blur. Yeah, so this here cross blur.
Smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or
Mm-hmm. So this isn't looking good. Cut this. And this. And this. So cross blow and cross blow. Cross blow.
Designed to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India, tired of underpayment at home, suddenly finding out that she could be granted permanent residency in less than a year.
Yeah, so Canada, import image or video. This, I guess. So this comes here. Again, transition, cross blur. Yeah, video fills the screen. Yeah, so Canada's banner.
Home, suddenly finding out that she could be granted permanent residency in less than a year. Canada isn't just after workers, it is after people who will stay, settle, and thrive. And the beauty of it, once you're in, you're not just a foreigner. You're welcomed into one of the most multicultural societies on earth. The question you should be asking yourself is simple. What
Yeah, so the question you should be asking yourself is simple. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, express entry in 2025. Okay, so smiling immigrant families in multicultural neighborhood, right? Yeah, so I'll simply ask this man to make me a smoky montage image of okay, of a smiling immigrant families in multicultural Canadian neighborhood. Okay, yeah, deliver this image in 1280 by 720. Do you understand? So yeah, this is what I want this guy to do for me right now. I hope it does it quickly. So when it does it, I will go ahead and use it for my for that particular section of my video. Yeah, so let's see if it's able to deliver that. So but while it's on it, let's get back to our yeah our clip. So it says express entry faster in 2025. Yeah, let's see right here. Then we'll have to go back a bit.
after workers, it is after people who will stay, settle, and thrive. And the beauty of it, once you're in, you're not just a foreigner.
Okay,
This comes up, and for good reason. In 2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever.
okay, so I think this is where this text is going to come in from.
And for good reason. In 2025,
Yeah, so text comes in here. Typewriter here. Yeah. Let's play to see.
Canada's immigration system
Yeah, so this is big. I'll change the color also to this. Yeah, I guess this will be better. Yeah, this. Yeah, background white. So let's play to see.
Canada's immigration.
Hmm. So background. Yeah.
2025. Canada's immigration system is smoother than
So let's adjust this. Centralized.
25. Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India, tired of underpayment at home, suddenly finding out that she could be granted permanent residency in less than a year.
Okay, so do we have our image already? Yeah, as you can see, this is making a lot of sense, guys. Let's download this. So I'll just move this image once again to where it needs to be. Desktop, project 1, paste this. Yeah, so I'll move this into the design, drop it here.
You could be granted permanent residency in less than a year. Canada isn't just after workers, it is after people who will stay, settle, and thrive.
Okay,
And the beauty of it, once you're in, you're not just a foreigner.
yeah, so I think this needs to come right here. I'll drop this here and then transition this using the blinds. Okay, so let's increase this. Let's increase this also. So I'll increase the fading. Just basically use all of these things here, right? So let's play to see.
You're not just a foreigner. You're welcomed into one of the most multicultural societies on
Yeah, so let's increase.
earth. The question you should be asking yourself is simple. What skills do I already have that Canada desperately needs? Number 2,
Yeah, so number 2.
Canada desperately needs.
So I think this guy ends here. Yeah, so number 2, I'll cut this right here, cut this and then move it backward. So let's do this minus sign to see, yeah, where this is going to be. Just move this ones backward so that you can make space for this man. Yeah, so this, yeah.
Cultural societies on earth. The question you should be asking yourself is simple. What skills do I already have that Canada desperately needs? Number 2, Portugal. Picture yourself waking up to the sound of church bells in Lisbon.
Yeah, so Portugal. So I will move to the next one, Portugal. Alright, so video clip. Yeah, drone footage of Lisbon rooftop, trams and cobbled streets. Yeah, so let's see. I'll copy this, come to Sora, Yeah, make me a let's see, highly make me a highly yeah, let me remove this highly quickly. Make me a video, let's add it. Make me a highly realistic video of a drone footage of Lisbon rooftops, trams and cobbled streets. Yeah, so go ahead and tap on this. So this has been added to queue. Then another video is video clip, freelancer working on a laptop in a sunny cafe. Yeah, yeah, so make me a highly realistic video of a freelancer, of a lady freelancer working on a laptop. Yeah, make me a highly realistic video of a black lady freelancer working on a laptop in a sunny cafe. Yeah, so this is going to be added to the board. Okay, so it says I can only generate one video at a time or at a go. Okay, so let's wait for this one to be done. Anyways, I did this the other time. I think this guy is getting that I'm using a lot of his resources, but it's all good. Do you understand it? So yeah, let's move on to the next one, which is Portuguese residency card. Okay, so make me uh, a montage. Make me a close up montage of a Portuguese residency card. Yeah, I don't have time to type all of this, so I'll simply say deliver this and blah blah blah. Yeah, we would do that. So I guess this image is done. Yeah, so look at this. This looks like Lisbon. Do you understand it? So I'll simply download this, save video as Lisbon. So I'll save this as Lisbon, save, then move this into the project. Yeah, so I will increase this. Good. Yeah, I guess this is too much. Let me reduce this a bit. This also a bit, yeah. So this man, let's increase this man here, and then let's add transition to these two images. Yeah, I think cross blur would do. So I guess something is here that needs to leave here. Okay, so cross blur wouldn't be a bad idea.
What skills do I already have that Canada desperately needs? Number 2, Portugal. Picture yourself waking up to the sound of church bells in Lisbon, walking cobble streets to a cafe where your daily espresso costs less than a bus ticket back home.
Okay,
Streets to a cafe where your daily espresso costs less than a bus ticket back home. Portugal may
yeah, so back to ChatGPT. Exactly. So República Portuguesa. Yeah, so this is making a lot of sense, guys. I'll just come here. Yeah, Portugal card. Yeah, move this in here. Yeah, Residencia Portuguesa. So this here. Okay, good. Yeah, so transition, cross block.
Lisbon, walking cobble streets to a cafe where your daily espresso costs less than a bus ticket back home. Portugal may have ended its golden visa, but in its place, it has created something even more practical, the digital nomad visa.
Yeah, the digital nomad visa. Yeah, so what is the next thing here? What else am I making? So Portuguese residency card. Okay, so digital nomad visa and this as proof. Okay,
And the D7 visa. In plain terms, if you earn a steady online income, you're welcome. Remote workers, freelancers, retirees, and small business owners can move in with relative ease.
okay, so Sora is meant to create me something. Yeah, make me a highly realistic video of drone footage, blah blah blah. Yeah, so make me a highly realistic video of a black lady freelancer working on a laptop in a sunny cafe here in Portugal. Yeah, so let's see if this guy is able to create this video also. Of course, I'm sure he will. The answer, because he's been creating the rest. So once again, guys, this is going to take a bit of your time, but then at the end of the day, I guess it's going to be worth everything you have put into it. Do you understand? So yeah, let's see what we're able to do at the end of the day. So let's see. So it's loading up. I'm almost done, I guess. So I guess this is done. Yeah, so lady freelancer, yeah, working in a cafe, a sunny cafe in Portugal, right? Yeah, so I'll simply right click to save this image, or this video rather. So lady freelancer, I'll save this up, come back to my project. Yeah, this import. So lady freelancer. Yeah, let's play from here to see.
digital nomad visa, and the D7 visa. In plain terms, if you earn a steady online income, you're welcome.
Okay, so I guess this guy is going to come in here right now. Good. Let's drag this to meetup, and then let's add transition. Yeah, I'm going to be using blinds. So this lady, yeah, here, let's play to see.
Plain terms, if you earn a steady online income, you're welcome. Remote workers, freelancers, retirees, and small business owners can move in with relative ease. And here's the kicker. After 5 years of residency, you're eligible for EU citizenship, meaning access to 27 countries.
Okay, so I may employ the assistant of ChatGPT again. So yeah, make me a montage image. Let's say, yeah, make me a smoky montage image of a couple celebrating EU citizenship. Yeah, make me a smoky montage image of a couple celebrating celebrating as they were granted EU citizenship. Show them holding up their card, right? Deliver this in this. Yeah, let's see what this guy is able to give to us once again. Do you understand? So yeah, I will simply try to wrap up the whole video right now. Do you understand? As soon as I'm done uploading this, I will show you exactly how you can go about downloading your video as soon as you are done, and of course use it inside of YouTube. Do you understand? So yeah, I'm going to do something a bit quick right now. I'll add the background music just so you see how we get to add music to our video. Do you understand? And you will get to see it live. Yeah, let's see. So this is coming up already. Yeah, so creating image. Yes, so this is created. They've been granted EU citizenship. So we're going to drag this once again into a clip right here, and then we'll position it right here. So let's play to see.
Business owners can move in with relative ease. And here's the kicker. After 5 years of residency, you're eligible for EU citizenship.
Okay, so let's broaden this. So let's increase the fade in. Let's play to see.
All business owners can move in with relative ease. And here's the kicker. After 5 years of residency, you're eligible for EU.
Okay, so yeah, something sits here. So we can add transition here, right? Yeah.
And here's the kicker. After 5 years of residency, you're eligible for EU citizenship, meaning access to 27 countries. For many, Portugal is not just a gateway to Europe. It is Europe's golden door.
Yeah.
Number 3. Golden door. Golden door.
Yeah, so this is where I cut this also. So I'm going to cut this from here. Then I'll move this backward a bit. Yeah.
Europe's golden door. Number 3. Mexico. For those looking for something vibrant, affordable, and close to the US, Mexico is the answer.
Yeah, so now what you need to do is simple. You will need to get the background music. Let's say I need a single and long background music, right, for this project. Suggest me one. Also suggest sound effects for each of these clips or sections. So ChatGPT is going to make this available. It's going to make this available, and then we will be able to. Yeah, it says inspiring cinematic documentary background will be fine. Yeah, so as you can see me do, guys, look at this. So inspiring cinematic documentary background. Yeah, so I'll come to Pixabay quickly, pixabay.com. Then I will come to music. I'll paste this here. I'll tap on enter. Yeah, cinematic background. This is 2:11 minutes. Yeah, I'm looking for something a bit longer. Yeah, I like this, the increment or the modulation. Yeah, they call it modulation. Yeah, so this is good. Yeah, this is another one here. Yeah, so I like this. This is more of action. It has action on it or in it. So I'll bring this in. So this, and this. Back to the project. So I'll move this into the project file. Just below here. Let me minus this. Then move it to the beginning, to the very beginning. Yeah, very beginning here. Let's plus this. Tap on this to reduce. Then let's play from the beginning to see, guys.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances, and where the air itself feels like freedom. But then reality sets in. Immigration sounds complicated, full of red tape, and nearly impossible. What if I told you that in 2025, there are countries opening their doors wider than ever before? That the dream of starting over isn't as far-fetched as it feels? Today, I'll take you through the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life. So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming. Number 1, Canada. So let's begin
Yeah, so I want to increase the tempo a bit. Just notice what I'm doing, guys.
with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming.
Yeah, so here I will cut this. Yeah, so plus this. I'll cut it from here also. Then this one at the center. Tap on audio, increase the audio to like 20 or 21. Let's play to see.
Still one of the most welcoming.
Yeah, so I want to increase a bit more.
Welcoming. Number 1, Canada. When people think of moving abroad, Canada almost always comes up, and for good reason. In 2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor
Yeah, express entry.
immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills.
So yeah, I will drag this to this point. I guess if it got to this point, yeah.
5. Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills. Healthcare experience or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India, tired of underpayment at home, suddenly finding out that she could be granted permanent residency in less than a year. Canada isn't just after workers, it is after people who will stay, settle, and thrive. And the beauty of it, once you're in, you're not just a foreigner. You're welcomed into one of the most multicultural societies on earth. The question you should be asking yourself is simple. What skills do I already have that Canada desperately needs? Number 2, Portugal. Picture yourself waking up to the sound of church bells in Lisbon, walking cobble streets to a cafe where your daily espresso costs less than a bus ticket back home. Portugal may have ended its golden visa, but in its place, It has created something even more practical, the digital nomad visa and the D7 visa. In plain terms, if you earn a steady online income,
Yeah, so this works. I will just go ahead and bring in this at the same time. This is 5.0 right here. Yeah, this. Yeah, so let's download this. So in case this one asks for anything, it gives us challenge, we can download the certificate here. Do you understand? And use. Yeah. So I will just show in folder. It should be under downloads. Yeah. I'll name this as second track license. Yeah. So the first track, yeah, the first track had the license also. Oh, yeah, this one is free, no license. Let's see. Yeah, so this one doesn't have license, but the second one has a license that can be uploaded, right? Yeah. So we will get back to using the second music. So cut this, come back here, project, paste this. Oh, no. Yeah, price of freedom. Price of freedom. So move this to the design right here. Here.
and the D7 visa. In plain terms, if you earn a steady online income, you're welcome. Remote workers, freelancers, retirees, and small business owners can move in with relative ease. And here's the kicker. After 5 years of residency, you're eligible for EU citizenship, meaning access to 27 countries. For many, Portugal is not just a gateway to Europe, it is Europe's golden door. Number 3, Mexico.
So number three is Mexico. Do you understand? So this is how this thing works. Do you understand, guys? So I guess we have some sound effects to also use inside of our video. Yeah, especially the first parts. Yeah, let's check this out. It says the hook. Yeah, the hook opening. So airplane takeoff. Yeah, sound effects. So come to Pixabay once again, guys. Change this from music to sound effect and paste this. Yeah, airplane takeoff. Yeah, so I like this. I'll just download this right here. So this is the plane takeoff here, project here. So I'll download this here, right? Then this one here.
The thought of leaving your country has probably crossed your mind more than once. Maybe it's the rising cost of living, the lack of opportunities, or simply the desire for a fresh start somewhere new. You picture yourself in a place where the system works, where hard work counts, where your children have brighter chances, and where the air itself feels like freedom. But then reality sets in. Immigration sounds complicated, full of red tape, and nearly impossible. What if I told you that in 2025, there are countries opening their doors wider than ever before? That the dream of starting over isn't as far-fetched as it feels? Today, I'll take you to the top 10 easiest countries to move to in 2025. And as we go along, I want you to picture yourself not as a tourist, but as a new resident building a new life.
So yeah, the plane is going to take off now. So I'll just drag this right here, somewhere here. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming.
Yeah, so I'm going to reduce this, come to audio, reduce this.
So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming.
So I'll still go ahead and reduce this a bit.
Building a new life. So let's begin with one of the most popular, but still one of the most welcoming. Number 1, Canada. When people think of moving abroad, Canada almost always comes up, and for good reason. In 2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or India.
Yeah, so this is how to add your sound effects, and of course also how to add your background music. So you can just have one single background music and then multiple sound effects. This is Canada. So lights, no ambience, subtle crowd chatter while showing multicultural families. Okay, when showing Toronto, Montreal scenes, yeah, we can put live snowfall ambience. Yeah. So lights, no ambience here. Yeah, so this. So I'm going to download this license also. Yeah, so cold snow in case he asks me for it. Here, so I'm going to move this into the project right here. Yeah, so move this into your project. It says Toronto.
Good reason. In 35, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. In
So yes, no drops here.
2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills.
Yeah, so I'm going to call this from here.
And for good reason. In 2025, Canada's immigration system is smoother than ever. Their express entry program has been redesigned to favor younger people with digital skills, healthcare experience, or French fluency. Imagine a young nurse from Nigeria or
Yeah, so what else? Again, guys, just go ahead and help yourself. Do you understand? Use the right sound effects wherever it is needed that you do that. Use the right background music also. Do you understand? And of course, uh, you will enjoy doing this. Do you understand? So yeah, thank you so much everyone, and of course I'll be seeing you in my next video. So let me walk you through quickly if I forget. This is how to export. So yeah, complete faceless video editing class. Yeah, so name this and then export as 1040, sorry, 1080 by 10, 1080, yes, 1080p, sure, 1080p. This is how you want to go about doing this. I hope this makes sense to you. So thank you so much everyone, and of course I'll be seeing you in my next video, and bye for now.